You get all kinds of neat stuff when you attend Healing Girl season.
Yay.
So when y'all get in a space where that you but you get sidetracked with your inspiration of the role that you put out there for Healing Girl season or Clitorid or, Beat It Babe, what is very helpful for you to get that back, that inspiration back?
Oh, you want to go first?
I've been talking for a minute. My throat kind of dry. I'm
Like,
talking a little bit. Yeah, listen.
It's over here.
It is? Okay.
Oh, look, it's coming. Let's see. For Beat It Bae, because it is jury for women,
Yes.
a lot of times I just look at what's going on right now. Like, what artists are out, Doja Cat, Sweetie. And I look at that for creative inspiration, new designs. Because the first year of Beat It Bae, I burnt myself out. I did amazing, but I burnt myself out. I literally would wake up, make beads till 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, I loved it so much. I love creating jewelry for people. I love it.
She would bring it over to my house.
Yeah, everywhere. Oh, I did. You
Man, help me bead. I'd be like, girl.
Oh, yeah, she could never help.
I was like, this is not in my... you're good with your fingers. I'm good with other things. So just stick to your strengths. I'm going to support you and cook for you. There's your plate.
Yeah, you're going to be ready in 30 minutes.
That's you. You cooking today? You cooking today? Don't act like that's why. That's also why our friendship is kind of strong. She used to come over to my house when I was still married and eat my food and leave. Get her hair done and leave.
I wouldn't leave.
Get that food, get that hair, and leave.
You wanted me to stay longer?
No, you couldn't.
Exactly.
I had a situation. Yeah,
Exactly.
I wasn't in a good space where I could have company. So
That sounds okay.
That sounds crazy.
But she did my hair so good. I had an afro. She used to silk press the
Really?
yeah, I was skilled.
better than the Dominicans.
Now we natural, so none of that.
Yeah, now I got locks. I ain't never going back.
Now listen, I might go back to the silk press a time or two, but this season with this no perm, that don't last. It doesn't
No,
last
I
at
did
all.
have soft locks. Side note, I had soft locks in when I went to Jamaica last year around this time. And when I went, a lot of people were like, you should get locks. Like, you look really good with them. I'm like, no, I'm nervous because what if I want to change my mind and say, I want to go back curly?
Which she will.
Yeah,
Cut it off.
they say you can comb them out,
Some
Yeah.
of them you can.
You can.
but
I'm not scared to cut my hair off.
she's not. I mean,
I've done it before.
yeah.
2012.
Yeah.
I cut off all
I did
that.
2021 is when I cut mine off. 2021 cut mine off. I ain't
You
never
sure?
cutting it.
You did.
I was
Oh,
finger
yeah,
wave.
she
I was
bald
finger wave
headed.
sharp.
I forgot.
I was going through some
bald-headed
things.
too. I was bald-headed too.
Listen,
Bald-headed.
no, I was going
I
through some
was
things.
bald-headed.
Yeah, you was bald headed. But I mean, you had a mini. You always had a mini fro. You was never like
I know, but
was
it ain't look
scout.
cute.
I was
like,
scout.
you know these ways you can style mini fro and not
No
too
way.
many.
No way.
You know, when you're growing
just a
out your
fro.
hair, you always, everybody goes through that little ugly stage, a little afro ugly stage.
Listen. Oh no, baby, no.
When you growing it out.
Yeah, it was rough in these streets.
Yeah. But when it comes to my inspiration, so I would just literally look at what's around me.
Okay.
Pop culture, music, stuff like that. Doja Cat. Well, I really like Doja Cat.
She loves Doja. Old
But her
Doja.
style is fun.
FY old Doja. She always lets you know it's not new Doja, it's old Doja.
Yeah, not the weird
Okay.
stuff now.
Not the weird stuff.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Doja, if you watching this.
It's just a little.
When we get famous,
Just in case.
when we get famous, like she gonna
'Cause
tweet
this-
this. I remember this podcast. I ain't sending you no care package.
It's gonna be seen by millions. So yes, no, but I love Doja, but the old Doja, yes.
Look, don't
See what I
cancel
mean?
me out because of her.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I love you,
Let's leave
Fluid
it. Don't
Doja.
don't
We don't
say
know
that.
her.
Yeah, don't say that part. Okay, but my point is that I gather inspiration from just different icons and stuff when it comes to creating jewelry. You know, you want to do something that's new, something that's fresh. And it's just, even like with the art, any type of artist, that's where you get your creativity from. You know, sometimes you can put it on like Tiny Desk on YouTube. Or sometimes me listening to lo-fi. Sometimes I have to create my whole vibe before I even beat. I might not even feel like beating, but I'll light my incense. I'll spray some essential oils. And it'll just put me in the groove to work. And sometimes I'll just start beating, and it'll come. You know, I really feel like, because a lot of times we don't want to do even things that we're passionate about. We don't be wanting to do it sometimes.
Yeah.
And sometimes you gotta just make yourself.
Yeah, like push through it.
You have to push through it, of course. But as far as Beat It Bae, yes, that's how I get my inspiration.
Okay.
For Healing Girl season, yes, for HGS, it's more so because that's so much inner work with Healing Girl season. It's so much inner work because even like you said, how you gain so many different tools from just hearing the women being vocal about what they do. Me too. You know, it's very healing and for me, and I'm sure Tay can attest to it too. I'm learning too. When I hear stuff, I'm like, oh, that's a good one. I gotta do that too.
Because that following week, I was like, what was those books again?
Yes. I got, oh my
Great
gosh.
resources.
So, so many recommendations. The networking is unbelievable. So, even with Healing Girl season, sometimes I just log on to the Instagram and on our Explore page, we have nothing but positivity.
That's it.
And I see everybody, you know, all the women from previous Healing Girl seasons, and that just makes me so happy. You know, it's like, how can I not show up for this? How can I not continue to do Healing Girl season? Like, it helps so many people, including myself.
Seeing the fruits of your labor.
Yeah, and it's something that's needed. You know, I believe my purpose after everything that I've been through in my life, my purpose is to help women. You know, that's my purpose. I feel like that is my purpose, to help. And that's where I gather my inspiration.
Awesome. Good answer.
Good answer.
My inspiration.
Because I know we all don't.
We don't feel like it.
We don't feel like
Man.
Sometimes I don't like getting in front of the camera and start talking, you know, and just pour out whatever. You know, sometimes I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't want to, you know, keep content going on, you know, social media and just keep it going.
Yeah, it's really hard. It's hard. Even for Beat It Bae, like when it comes to that, like the posting and stuff, I definitely can relate. Like people don't understand content creating. Even for my personal profile, I haven't posted anything in like months because it's so taxing and draining, especially being focused on other businesses and stuff. It's kind of hard to just, and I just feel like social media just does that to you, period.
Yeah.
You know, and unfortunately, comparison. We look at other people, what they're doing, stuff like that, and sometimes we feel inadequate about what we have going on, which is absolutely
Crazy.
negative. You should not compete with nobody. You have no idea what anybody is going through. You do not know.
It's crazy the amount of people, I think, since we've been friends. I think me and Courtney go on a lot of adventures. We end up on a lot of adventures. We've gone out to California, end up meeting people, and I feel like we've come across so many influencers. What the hell? Hell was I going with that?
It kind of sounded right. I
actually influencers. We've met so many in person, and I think just over time, and just meeting these people, and most people we've met have had these amazing followings, right? And you meet them, and you're like, how you get that? Like, you know, and it kind of makes you realize that honestly, all social media is mostly superficial. Yeah, you know, it's all fake. It's all, most of the time, the people that have the most followings have the least, are the least happy, have the least amount of things, have the least amount of accomplishments. And I think when we started being around people like that, and I would say to her,
Excuse me.
how? We talking about, I'm like, well, what their social media is like, says they're like this, and then we meet them and we're like, they're the polar opposite. They're not in low self-esteem, no confidence, just so many things you see. And I think with what we do and who we are as individuals, I'm very good at reading people, and I really sometimes don't like that, and I wish that I would have a little bit less discernment because I can see right through a lot of times, and I'm like, and we're talking about, I'm like, bro, we have substance about what we're doing. You know, why is it to where, and it's crazy because it's the people that have the most substance and their content are the ones that sometimes are so misled in this comparison, you kind of give up before you should, because you're like, well, they're doing all this goodness just coming to them so easily. but most of the time it has really no substance to it. And I think that to me is a lot of inspiration, gives me a lot of inspiration with both of my things that I have going on, because I know at the end of the day, though I may not have the following that everybody has, I'm going to get there.
And
it's going to carry on, and it's going to have substance to it in all regards.
And that always prevails.
Yeah, and it will, you know, and I feel like that to me is a big inspiration to me lately, because I've been posting a lot more content. I've just kind of been like, man, fuck this. I'm just gonna post it. It's not even, and it hasn't been to where I've been like, oh, let me watch this a million times, like the 7 times. I'm like, man, I'm just gonna just give it. I'm just gonna give it to you. Like, it's good, but it could be better a little bit.
Exactly.
I'm coming, you know, I'm getting there, you know. So I think that's what inspires me with Clitter for sure. Is like, you know, if I'm not gonna do it, nobody else will. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And just like she always tells me, she's kind of big on it. She's like, dang, I know this sounds mean, but when it comes to sex education, you know, people still want to have something appealing to them. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the times, and I hate to say, like, it's a demographic that I can tap into that, you know, is not really filled. You know, it's the thing that I can kind of push myself out there, and people can see, and I can teach you. But you might be more mindful to listen to me because I might look a certain way, which is just in the day, okay, I'm pretty. Okay, cool. I'm going to have to use that to my advantage at some point, you know?
Because because everybody else does it. Yeah. But they do it for the wrong things.
Yeah.
They want to use sex appeal or their beauty for something totally negative.
Yeah.
Something off the wall, selling something else, right? Or OnlyFans, right?
Yeah.
But
I'm selling you knowledge.
Exactly.
Knowledge,
and you're going to listen. Why? And even if you just listen because she's pretty, you're still listening.
At least you learn something.
Is getting across.
I do love that you're, you know, you are using it as an educational and not as like, oh, you know, let me slide this on you real quick. Let me, you know, it's not very, you know,
provocative.
Very provocative. You know, it's very educational because, like you said, you know, you grew up in a household where sex wasn't talked about. You know, education for sex, it wasn't talked about. I could say the same for myself too. It wasn't talked about. And my mom was just like, you better not go out there and get yourself in trouble. Like,
get pregnant. Don't get pregnant.
Yeah. Like,
that's like the first thing.
How do you do that exactly, Mom?
If a boy touches you, you're going to get pregnant.
What?
You know.
How I'll touch you right now. Let me see. Let me see if she's lying to me.
Let's see if
it works.
Yeah. So, and then y'all friendship. I do love y'all friendship often on social media. You know, just seeing how y'all interacted at the event that we were at, and just here now. And on social media, y'all are the same. And just like y'all travel all the time. And I'm like, they're having such a good time. They are having a good time.
Yeah, it just feels so good.
One thing we gonna do.
That's one thing when it comes to finding your partner, your soulmate. I mean, our friends are soulmates. A best friend, that's a soulmate. You know, like that's some powerful stuff. When you really look at it, to come across another woman in this lifetime, that's amazing. It's a blessing.
Yeah.
It really is. And I love the fact that I can do so many things. Why you look at me like that?
I'm literally just sitting here.
Or maybe it's the wine. But you were like this. You did this. You went. Something weird. I don't know.
My nose was itching. I was trying to play off my nose itching, but I'm looking at you.
Wait, you saw her looking too, right?
Huh? I'm Bennett. My name is Bennett.
She's like,
tell me you saw her looking at too. I mean, I was just here.
I didn't see anything. Okay. Well, I forgot what else.
You said that we be in any space or something?
Oh, it's easy for us to do things and stuff together because I enjoy her company and I can be my freest self. You know, we all need friends where we can be our most authentic self.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. You used to not dance and now you dance.
Oh, yeah. Like, I didn't dance. And I used to be... I want to say this, too, real quick, because I think this is important. I used to have a really difficult time being vulnerable with women in particular for a very, very long time. And Healing Girl Season is the first space where I was able to just really be vulnerable, and you really encouraged me and helped me get past that. Because she used to always, like, ask me questions, because I'm very private and stuff, too, as well. And she still says it, like, to this day. She'll bring it up or whatever. But, I mean, I mean, it is what it is. But no, and that's how we can just experience so much stuff together. Like,
Yeah.
we do be having fun. Like, we went on the lake the other day. I was so scared. I was petrified.
She can't
But I knew she was gonna protect me.
Girl, I had to buy a floaty, a double floater for us to be connected. It was a 2-seater.
That is support.
We had a
Protected me.
cooler. We had a cooler and everything.
knew I couldn't swim.
Yeah, she was like, I really want to go. I'm like, but you're scared you're gonna drown. She was like, absolutely. I was like, well, I'll get us a 2 floaty and you can just stay in the floaty. She was petrified to get it.
I didn't even put my feet in the water.
She didn't talk the whole time walking up to the ramp. Everybody's like, he's like, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
I was literally about to be like, I ain't doing this shit. I ain't doing it.
I was
this close.
Yeah, she was. I was like, you're
was
scared
like-
to get in the water. Get in. Get in. You will
that
be
stuff
okay.
was so
I was like, if you drown, I said, if you
man.
fall in, I'm gonna catch you. I said, just don't drown me. Just don't drown me. I'm saving you.
Yeah,
Like, don't
and
get
that's
in.
the
Just
main
let
thing.
me get you.
Because in Tulum, we had to deal with that too.
Courtney loves water and she can't
I
swim.
love
It just
water.
don't
I'm
make
a water
no
baby.
sense.
I'm a summer
The math
baby.
is not
I'm a
mathing.
cancer season.
The math don't math.
What's going on?
So we went to the cenotes in Tulum, and she had this life jacket on, and of course I'm like,
I don't like
she doesn't know how to swim at all. I don't know. I have to find out. Jazz. So one of her other close friends, Jazz, is travel
She's a
blogging.
travel content creator.
Yeah, so she does amazing travel content on
Amazing
Instagram.
reviews,
A travel with
a whole new world with Jazz.
Thank you. I know.
There you go.
Yeah, plug her in. So she plans our girls trip. So we had a whole girls trip. We went to cenotes. I don't know which one. We'll find out for you.
Yeah.
The cenotes. We get in there. Courtney. It's a whole. We're like a group. You have to stay with the group.
Yeah.
We couldn't even stay with the group. Courtney. I was like, Courtney, you have to kick your feet.
I told her I was
Move
scared.
your arms. She
Like,
would
even
not
under-
move.
under the cave?
We were literally we went under the caves. And people were laughing, crying at us because I have videos of her. I'm like, kick. She's like, I'm just trying. I'm like, you're in a life jacket. You are going to float. Just kick. Like, I can't kick and pull you too.
When you
So
can't
we're-
touch the bottom of the ground anymore, it's scary.
Listen, we
was so
it
deep.
took us. They left
That's
us.
like
They
82
ended.
feet.
They ended the whole tour and was still waiting on us.
Yeah,
Damn.
they will.
That's crazy.
She said, damn, like she wasn't the one that they was waiting on.
I'm like, kick your feet. She had me and Jazz so mad because they're like, just kick them. She just, I just don't know how. So much. We sunburnt because we out there longer than we supposed to be in there.
But she can. But I knew that y'all was gonna protect me.
See, and so
that's what matters.
Oh,
Having friends that you can depend on.
No.
Friends.
In the water.
Depend on friends. Oh, but other inspiration. No, we got sidetracked. And other inspiration for Healing Girl, the accountability.
Okay. Yes.
I'm like I said, I'm very big on like I'm a back office type of person. I need everything to be organized, and I need this to be set out and this idea to be put. And there's no way that I could ask or dive into these questions and answers without knowing them about myself. So I think that it caused me to be more aware of the situations that I'm in, the situations that I put myself in, why I'm putting myself in the situations. And I feel like that my day-to-day honestly inspires me with Healing Girl because it's so many things that I go through. So much that happens in my life. Like, they be the craziest things happening to me. And I really don't. And I guess it's for this, for what we, the staple to what we provide for. But it's so much going on that it's like, I have all these things that I have that we can pull out to talk to the women. Like, even it's not me telling you my, like, of course, like, we all talk in there. So it's not me just sitting there and telling you my story. A lot of times I don't really share. That's one thing she was fussing at me about. Like, I'm like you, outgoing, but I'm private.
Yeah.
You know me, but you don't really know what I have going on. A lot of people don't even
think
know I
you
have
know,
kids.
but
People
you
don't
have
know
no
I have
idea.
children. I have a whole teenager. People don't even know a lot of that.
Like you have a snippet.
Yeah, like
right?
you have a little bit, like but you don't really know what's going on,
Yeah.
So I feel like that my day-to-day in life, it like even like something will happen and we're going in the notes and I'm like adding something about what in this situation, like what caused you this.
And that's something that everybody can relate to.
And I would say another inspiration for me lately, like the reason we moved the date for Healing Girl in April, which was divine timing, right? But of course, not great on my personal life because my aunt passed away unexpectedly. So So she passed away unexpectedly. And of course, her funeral was slated to happen on April 22nd. And me being me, I was like, okay, this is the perfect out for me not to have to go back home and go deal with it. And she's over here like, you need to go. Reschedule it. And I was like, I don't want to do that to people. You know what I'm saying? People have already bought tickets. And that's what she kept saying. Like, people are going to understand. So in my way, I went ahead and was like, okay, and I made the little post and wrote what I wrote. But it was like, I had a sudden loss of my family, but I didn't divulge because that's not who I am, you know? Right. So that woman had such a huge staple in my life that it caused me to have to backtrack into...
I love it. Okay, so this is literally who they are because this happened at the event. So I'm loving this. Come through with the tissue. I can dig it.
So she just in the realm of the woman that I am now, like Courtney said, she went through evolutions of me, right? But who she met me as was this small, broken woman because I was in this unhappy marriage. And my aunt always had this thing in me. And I think she's the main reason as I got older and I started to learn about myself that I realized who I should really be and the power that I possess and how free that I can be. She was the strongest, most outgoing, bravest woman I ever met. But she had her own battle with alcoholism. So she was the alcoholic. And that's what was the end of her demise, is her being so drunk that she fell and died, basically, from that. Just in great shape. Surfed, BMX was #1 in her size for in the world for BMX racing. So there was nothing she couldn't do, so to see that and have her, and then, the day that it falls on for me. Yeah. I feel like once we pushed it back, because it was a lot of things that were happening and it was like, I felt some type of way about this one. I didn't really know why, but once we moved it, it was like so many other things started aligning with the session anyways. And then more people were like, oh, that's perfect for me. Oh, this works out for me. And
it worked out for a lot of people because a lot of people couldn't make it April 22nd.
Yeah, April 22nd, so it was kind of like the divine timing. And, like my aunt, at the end of the day still was coming through for me. And I think she's a big inspiration. And I have another friend who committed suicide December before, and that's why we did Healing Us season. So it's like a lot of losses were happening, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, why am I going through all these things? Like, what am I supposed to do with this? How can I give myself to anybody? You know what I'm saying? So I think with Healing Girl, it caused me to it made me have to channel my emotions. I think, I never when we were first with friends, she's like, you never cry. You need to cry more often. Now I'm a fucking water bag and I can't stop. It's so annoying. It is crazy. Like, I used to literally I cry every day.
Because I know what you mean.
Yeah, I never cried. And now it's like I say something.
And but tears is so healing and you need that release.
She always said, I want to hear that shit.
That's our positivity.
She's right, but I don't want to hear it,
It's
true. It's so true. So I think the inspiration for that is, having those people even before both of them passed away, they knew about what I had going on. They both were like, hey, he was like, you need a space for men, not knowing that he's battling with mental health issues, and that's part of the reason why he stumbled into the realm he stumbled and ended up killing himself. So it's like you don't know until you know, and then sometimes it's too late. Absolutely. So being able to have a space where I can be going through these things and I can let people know, like, hey, like, we still gonna get through this shit. We still gonna make it. Like, I'm not gonna let this bring me down. I'm gonna be sad and I'm gonna grieve. And even during Healing Girl, I was telling her, I'm like, I'm in such a weird space. I don't know how I can really be here fully, because I still wasn't fully there. But that was one thing I talked about with y'all. It's like, hey, I gotta let y'all know I'm going through some things. Yes. But I wouldn't be me showing up for y'all in this space if I didn't really tell y'all how I'm trying to show up for myself right now.
And in return, they help so much.
Like, they give you that's like a prime example of saying, like, hey, I don't have it all together. I don't know what's going on, but I'm working towards it. So that was just like a very good example of just doing that alone.
Yeah, and I think that's what everybody appreciated too there. It was just like you were being open and just somebody that is throwing the event and that is, making a space for everybody. You're the one that's coming out and say, hey, look, I'm not in a I don't know where I'm at right now, but I'm going through the process and I need y'all help to get me through it. Yeah. So we kind of help each other. We kind of lean on each other.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's why community is very important.
It's very big. I think to be able to know that you can lean on people and then they don't have to be your best friend. Yes. So we're so like, I don't want to be friends with her. I got my best friend. Fuck y'all. Exactly.
and that's one thing that I had to learn. Being more vulnerable with meeting new women. You know, it's already hard as a grown woman meeting friends, meeting female friends. It's already hard
with good intentions.
Right.
Yeah, that part.
Yes.
Right.
That part.
That part.
And I lost my train of thought, but
That was great.
what you said. Good
You were saying. It's hard to build community. It's hard to build community with women and meet women.
Yeah, and just basically,
we wanted to give what we give each other to other people.
Yeah,
we wanted to it's possible,
and that's what we present ourselves vulnerable, you know, amongst the ladies. Because I mean, we don't have it all. It's not called healed girl season.
Yeah,
we still healing. You know, this is
that's
an
what we talked
ongoing.
about last time. Healing isn't permanent.
Yeah,
we're never gonna stop.
Yeah,
like we're always
forever.
gonna be doing something.
Yes. There's nothing wrong. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with being in the process of healing. Like a lot of people say, "Well, I don't need that. I'm already healed."
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the point you get triggered for something, you be like,
exactly. It's like,
I was healed from it.
Exactly.
That was literally what I.
Like you guys said this, but what else is there, you know? And I've actually asked a few people that recently. I'm like, okay, would you consider yourself healed? As not a trick question, it's a simple yes or no, just based on your own knowledge of yourself. And if you think that, how do you know that? What have you done to achieve that? Because I'm intrigued.
Yeah, right.
How aware are you of yourself? Exactly. Like how aware are you of yourself? And then we start getting into deeper conversations. Then it's like,
you ain't healed at all, bruh. You ain't even. What's
like not even that. You just didn't know.
Yeah.
Because you hadn't gotten to that point yet. You know.
I second that motion. I think that's the main thing. That's one of the biggest things I tell people. They're like, you know, the healed. It's like you don't even know if you're fully healed yet because you haven't experienced a situation yet. You think like, hey, I processed this emotion. And then a situation comes about and you're completely triggered and you're set back 5 years. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that is a huge example. Like you can have something detrimental happen or something not even that detrimental, but because it's triggered you so much, even though you think you're in the capacity to take it, you're still not because you're not fully self-aware of yourself in the situation because you haven't been in it again to realize that the triggers are really gone. And triggers honestly never go away. Yeah. It just comes to the point where
like how do you manage them?
They come in different forms.
Again, that whole thing about being
aware.
And then just having people in your life to check where accountability. And knowing, like you both knowing that about each other or just in whatever space. Yeah. But it not being like, okay, well, I can see you're not too sure about that, so I'm gonna just leave you over here. Yeah. And I'm gonna do my own thing. Yeah. You know, this is my friend over here, so I'm just go over there with them until you figure it out yourself. Yeah. Why leave that person, you know, like that? Exactly. Instead of giving them that knowledge, like you can clearly see it. Like this one will tell me something about myself, and I'm like, man, whatever. And I'm like, okay, never mind.
Then you think about it.
Never mind. Let me just. I'll be back later.
No. You said this last time. About it. You gotta remind me.
Yeah. And I appreciate it. It might not feel good, but I appreciate it. Like she was like, why haven't you did any content? And I'm like, bitch. Asking all them questions. Asking all them questions.
What's going on?
No, but that's how I be feeling. Like it was the other day too. I didn't tell you, but that's how I felt. But it's okay. That's
why you hadn't made no beads because I was like, I needed some new beads.
She asked me, I know. I like this. That's gonna make me sad. That is, you check me about that shit.
And I'm going out of town on Sunday and I ain't got no beads. Damn. That's crazy.
Oh my God. Why you didn't remind me?
Well, here we are.
Oh my God.
I've been telling you every day that and I was getting mine. Today's Monday.
And I need you to do some content with your beads. When I was out there. Oh my God. Why you didn't really remind me like that? You should have said, I'm going to Miami on Sunday. I would have overdrive.
Is this live?
Oh my God.
No.
Okay, it's not.
Oh,
okay. So explain that part.
Not Miami. She's not going to Miami.
8:43.
I told her.
Look, what time is it? Just note it down.
I told her that you're not going. Okay, it's fine.
Trickery.
My bad, but no. The fact that she holds me accountable. At Punta Cana. Dominican restaurant, so good, delicious empanadas.
Mom and
Love the
Pop's
shrimp
place, awesome.
and crawfish empanadas.
Definitely go support. We should all go. They got
Okay,
Yawa.
look, group chat.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes.
Okay.
It's in the Willowbrook parking lot.
Where the
Okay.
where next to the old
Prospect
Prospect is. Yeah, it's
Oh.
been there forever.
Outside.
Right next to the nail bar.
Look, y'all,
Cause
y'all
she's
got
really
dinner
good
plans?
They close at 8. So then because they're a mom and pop store, they close a little earlier. I know.
They be trying to get out the
I was like, why do they close so early? Like, damn, people want to go at 8:30, 9 o'clock to eat. They're like, no, eat your food early. Get up.
Yeah, but in there, she told me that she asked me, because even at my house on this chair, I have nothing but full of unboxing that I have to do. I've had, oh my goodness, I don't know if I should say that right now. Well, yeah.
I mean, it's real.
We're just being, hey, this is transparent.
Yeah.
I have, and this is a sign, and this might be a sign for myself too. Hold myself accountable. But with all, I have like so many different things that have been sent to me, and I'm supposed to do unboxing videos and stuff like that. But I simply haven't, because I haven't been in the space to want to do any content creating. And I guess, and she hasn't been to my house recently, but she just must got some kind of tingly spider sense.
I was
or
just at your
something.
house with Shoshana and seen the baby.
Oh, damn, so you saw.
And you showed me the box.
Oh.
She's like,
All
dang,
the
I
things.
thought I...
Showed me the box of all the things, and I said, well, how long ago you got these?
Well, I guess she held that inside because she told me the other day, she was like, that was yesterday, huh?
Like a couple days ago.
Oh, I thought it was yesterday. Oh, yeah, okay.
Back then.
Okay. She had said, when are you going to start doing your content creating again? And I was like, you know, as we get mad because we know it's true. Mm-hmm. That's how I was for a second. I didn't say I was really quiet, but in my head I said, bitch.
But I know her.
But I
know her. So I know she was just like,
but I thought about it, I was like, I'm going to do it. But no, I'm going to do it for real though.
Yeah.
I would honestly say, I mean, she keeps me accountable though in content creating though myself. Like
yeah.
I
Post some pictures.
I hate taking pictures.
And
I
she got
really
so
don't.
many in her phone though. That's what's
I
so
have
crazy.
so many.
She has a billion.
She takes pictures of me all the time, and they're all good.
don't
A
post
lot
shit.
of great photos. Like, but
Yeah.
I just don't. I just get anxiety with posting them and stuff. So I would honestly say she's who more so pushed me. For one, she takes most of my pictures, so she'd be like, "You
I'm
need
a
to post those
photographer.
pictures." Yeah,
Photographer.
she'll make sure she puts it in there. Trust me.
Don't forget.
So I think she's definitely is an inspiration for me for posting. That's why when I see she's not, and I'm like, I know you're going through a funk. We're all going through our funk.
Yeah.
See, her funk is this right now. I have other funks that I'm going
Yeah.
through. This, and I'm like, what's up with you? What's up? We ain't seen you.
I
We ain't been
appreciate
posting
that.
nothing.
I
What's
appreciate
up? What's
that.
up? You know what I'm saying? You over here reposting these on Healing Girl. Where you at?
Oh.
Where's Beat It Bae? You know, so I was just like, what's going on? Because she has so much, like, she's getting shipped free shit. She ain't posting it. That's me. See, that's the love.
Yeah, you're right.
Post that shit.
I am. After
They
this, I'm
gonna-
gonna film something tonight. No, I'm kind of sleepy. But I'm
So I'm just holding on.
gonna do it tomorrow. And then even today, going to the gym. I haven't worked out in a month. I feel so bad because I can feel it. Like I feel that I haven't worked out or anything. And my birthday is right around the corner. July 12th, next cancer season. Woots,
Okay, my husband's birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Cancer man.
Pressure is
Good luck.
Worse and worse.
She said the pressure is getting worse and worse. I love that's my favorite.
She says that all the time.
It's like a daily mantra.
Listen, because it is.
Just for 5 minutes, you know, and then we're fine. But just like, let me have my moment.
It's getting worse.
Give me a moment.
Yes, but when it comes to accountability, she's right on. Because the gym, especially, like, you really do need a gym partner. It's true what they say. Like, well, unless you just like Tay and you could just work out
mode
whenever.
it out.
Like, she just beast mode anytime by herself. Me, on the other hand, no. I need encouragement. I need my trainer or Tay, trainer Tay. So we went skating, and she makes the workouts fun, but she's very serious when it comes to like lifting weights and stuff. I don't really like lifting weights. I don't like lifting weights.
Yeah.
But She be helping me and stuff. I be trying.
Listen, I said, don't come over. I said, I'm been having some great workouts, so don't come over here with this beer. She's like, just a full disclosure, I haven't worked out in a month.
I was just trying to
and
give
it's
you...
been 3 weeks I've been sick. And I was in the car, I was like, okay, you better drink this pre-workout right here. I was like, that don't mean that we ain't taking it easy today.
Just keep going here. It's like, you take it easy on me now.
No, I'm trying to let you know.
You had an easy workout today.
No, it was really good.
You had a good
You thought
workout.
it was easy? Or you thought it was easy because I did it? I completed it?
No, I mean, like,
The workout was easy.
Wow, I didn't even know she took it easy on me until now. Wow.
I still did.
I thought I did good.
Because what I wanted to do today, I didn't.
But
do
you,
today.
because it was me though?
Yes.
Oh.
Because you said you want to take it easy on you, so I'm trying to get.
Well, I didn't know you was really going to take it easy. Now I feel like
did you die?
just...
Did you
no,
get a good
I
work?
did. Yeah, I got good workout in, but now I feel like you took it easy
had a great.
on me.
You had a great workout. I sweated. I skated after, so I got a good workout.
Yeah.
You know, I still got a good workout. I just modified it to where we threw honey.
Yeah, I think so. I believe so.
Because we stay fussing at each other. Like, we have had people come to us and tell us, like,
We bicker all the time.
That's us.
And,
And that's what makes best friends
Yeah.
best friends.
That's us.
Like, I don't understand. Because people be like, oh my gosh, y'all. Yeah, and I bet you don't say nothing to your best friend.
And now
Bet
you hold
go-
it in and you mad.
Exactly.
she'll
I'm
come
probably
and say something,
resent.
I'm like, what the heifer? And they're like,
Who you
I was
talking
like, don't worry about it. It's my business. But girl,
Literally.
Yeah.
You
All the
listen, we
time.
might talk crazy to each other sometimes. And now we're never disrespectful. Like, you stupid. Like,
Yeah.
never like that. But it's
Never.
still like, damn, bitch, why you do that? And she's like, well, fuck you, Tay. I'm like, who are you? Whatever. I don't care.
hello, you want to go get some pizza?
Listen, that's
You
us.
hungry?
That's our spot. Like, you
Look.
hungry? It's either you hungry. You want to work out today? You trying to work out today? I'll text you. You trying to work out today?
That's
you
so
hungry?
hard
You
to
grab a
answer
drink?
that question.
I ain't got a drink.
been that
You
day?
got a drink? Yes, yes.
Yeah.
See, we on a. I can't say.
He
Drink this wine. That's what, everybody, that's what we do. Drink wine. That's all we do. Drink wine every day. Drink wine every
And
day.
Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
Wine down
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Oh yeah, so we do have. So we
That's
started
fucking
doing, and we
rare,
started engaging our other girlfriends. Well, they're mostly her. Well, they're my girlfriends now.
We're
but
all
her
girlfriends.
right? We started doing
My
Taco Tuesday. So our next Taco
See,
Tuesday,
it came
we
through.
rotate houses, and we'll do Taco
Okay.
Tuesdays
And we're
at
in
each
our
other's
30s,
houses, and
so
we allow
we're-
the kids to come. We make them all go play.
Okay.
So all the kids play, and then we drink, and we have Taco Tuesday.
It's like I
It's
feel
really
like we're living. It's like we're living my dreams. Like when it comes to being a older, I don't want to say older woman because I ain't that damn old. Like, I'm not that what the
That's
hell?
true.
Being an older woman, you know. But now, like just like girlfriends, like weird age of
growing into
girlfriends.
adulthood.
We're girlfriends.
Yes.
There we go.
Like literally, that's us now because they
Yeah.
were in their 30s.
Yes.
You know, and we're in
Dang.
our 30s now.
Yeah, she's like
Yeah.
Joan. Not Joan.
Really?
Not Joan.
I was finna say,
The other
cuz
one. The other one.
Lynn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lynn.
Lynn.
You're like
I'm
Joan.
Joan.
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
I'm
bitch.
Joan.
You're Joan.
Whoa, she's pretty cool.
I mean, she is cool. I didn't say she ain't, but I'm just saying I ain't no lawyer.
Yeah, bitch, you like Joan. Like,
You Joan.
Joan was really funny though.
Yeah,
she. Yeah.
And I just
Especially
love
around Christmas
girlfriends,
season.
like-
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
What's the last time
But
you
see, I'm
watched
not a big
Girlfriends? It's really
trigger
like
warning. No.
trigger warning.
I used to watch that with my ex.
Oh. Well, it's really good though.
It's a great show. Amazing.
Like I
show.
can understand everything now.
Now.
Like when
That's the wild part.
Yeah.
I
How
know,
much
right?
you relate to those
You're
those
like,
shows.
oh.
Yeah.
she's
Man.
dating these guys,
Yeah.
all this stuff, like it makes
Yeah.
so much sense. Freeloaders.
Yeah, every type of man you can
Everybody.
get. Lord.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay. So, who would you say is your most professional mentor now, where you're at in life?
I am actually been currently looking for a mentor professionally. I would say that's been one of my biggest journeys, honestly, personally right now. I haven't really talked too much. I think I mentioned a couple of times to her, but I've met some people and I've been trying to looking for an elder influence. I do have a professional mentor that I've had in previous years, and she was always there, but we've kind of lost contact, and more so on my part than hers. And I just feel like with what I do, she's heavily in church. And I feel like if we did, it would kind of be like, hey, your sex that. I ain't. No. So that's why I'm kind of in search of guidance an elder. You know, I feel like I would say honestly right now who I talk to the most professionally about things in my life would be my childhood best friend, Brianna. And that's because she's been an entrepreneur. She's a licensed esthetician and makeup artist. And she's been an entrepreneur on her own. That's been her only source for 10 years now. Wow. You know, so she was at MAC running, doing makeup, and then she branched on her own, and now she runs her own business, and she does have her degree in business, and now she runs her skincare line, makeup line. So I would say, honestly, she would probably be, now that I was talking about it, she would probably be my professional mentor, honestly, because I know in the sense of business, she don't play because she knows her business side. Yeah. So if I'm questioning something that I'm thinking about that deep in business, I know professionally she's gonna know, because she's had this experience. She knows about taxes. She knows about, just permitting.
She can
and
give
doing
you the tools.
Yeah, just the stuff that you might forget about. Hey, make sure your books are good. Make sure you're doing this correctly. So I would say professional-wise, I definitely can go to her. She would be my Brianna Simpson, more about beauty. She has an amazing red lipstick that I wear. If you see me in all my content that I post, and that red lipstick, it lasts all damn day. I be scrubbing to get it off.
And the body oil is
amazing. Oh yes, and my body oil that I use. She has Noni facial oil. She has a whole skincare line, makeup line, exquisite product. She's professional mentor. Absolutely. I would definitely say that she's been a huge inspiration. That's why I went ahead and dived into business besides Courtney as well.
Okay.
I love that answer. Oh, now you want me to answer.
Your turn.
Okay. So I'm pretty much right now in my life. I've been praying about it, praying for an elder, a woman. I want a mentor. I've been praying that I align with another successful woman, and I've been meeting a few people and stuff, but I'm still looking for that mentor, professional mentor. Yes,
that's good.
Still in search and open.
We actually, she's more like what I would say family now. Our mentor, we actually worked with her, and it didn't start off as her being a mentor to us. It was just work. A work relationship. It was like, okay, we work together, all right. And just going through the process and her just giving us those tools of what we need to, navigate through our work life and what we deal with and who we're going to run into and, and how to handle situations. I think, and just being there and just personal, in our personal lives too, I think we kind of build up. Yeah, it kind of
toward each other. Because I can say, lost train of thought.
So
she's so really beautiful. I love her.
So and our mentor, she is really like anytime I'm going through something or I need advice about something, I'll hit her up and I'll talk to her, and she'll be like, no, that's not what you're going to do. Yeah. This is what it is, and very straightforward. Like she'll
literally
we need that as women.
It's something you find so rare. Just like how we were just talking about women in community and things like that. Because me personally, when I first came on, I had a mentor, or at least what I thought was a mentor at the time. Because I really looked up to this person, them owning their own business. And I'm like, I want to do that eventually one day. Maybe not that particular business, but just how I saw how it looked like things were neatly put together. And it was just in awe for me. Yeah. But then things changed later down the line. And that's kind of how I got more with Auntie in that realm, because her spirit, the type of person she was. And not only like me seeing her and speaking with her, but seeing how other people were around her. And even if I was not around her and I went out and I was networking or doing things, and just the mention of her name, that is what made all the difference. Wow. I said, that is what I aspire to be. I want people to have that feeling when they meet me, and it basically leaves an imprint. Yeah. Like, they're like, oh, I haven't seen her in 5 years. But, oh my gosh, she's amazing. Oh, tell her I love her. Yeah. Like, just a beautiful person altogether, and really knows their stuff, and very spiritual.
Yeah.
That's something I can say was helpful in a lot of things, you know, just knowing that you had someone in your corner praying for you. And it's very encouraging, even if, like, you know, we don't talk for a certain amount of time, that random text that comes through is like, you thought about me, you love me.
You too. You know,
So it let me see more of what I aspire to be again, and then what I look for in other people as they come across my life in different things that I do.
Yeah. That's amazing. That's amazing. And then to have y'all share a mentor, that's fucking dope.
For real.
Yeah.
That's
Trouble when we get together.
And, you know, I'm like, I was on the phone with her a couple days ago, and she's like, she didn't even text me back. I was like, you know, it takes her like 3 business days for her to get
like
back
5,
to
but it's okay. I still love you, though.
We're working on it.
It's like a week for me sometimes.
I said, you need to call her. That's
Because I asked a question, but
well-
she answered her over the phone. I'm like, okay. Right. But no.
no. But so as y'all do these events and y'all have your own businesses, what are some helpful resources that helps you along the way? Is it reading certain books or
Helpful resources. Well, I get all my help and strength from God. God helps me a lot with a lot.
Amen.
Prayer,
yeah.
meditation. I feel like within these past couple of years, I have a stronger connection with God. Even with my testimony and being in a wheelchair and stuff for 4 years, I felt like, I think that stems from why I am so positive as well. Because I've been through some stuff that people will never experience in their lifetime. So the way that I view things, I feel like a lot of times at our young age, a lot of people take it for granted, and we think that we are invincible and nothing is ever going to happen to us. I love to ask people, what you going to do if you wake up tomorrow and you can't feel your legs? Like, what are you going to do? Everything else seems so small, you know, when you think about not being able to move your body or whatever. And during that time, I really grew my relationship with God, because that's the only person.
Yeah.
God is the only person that helped me. I was told by doctors that I would never walk again, and of course that was absolutely a lie. But now I have a handicap sign for life.
Woo!
Hey.
Because I use it every day.
Oh my God. Y'all don't come looking for her.
She be in the car with me every day. What do you mean?
Remember, passenger princess is what we just
Passenger
discussed.
princess.
We need that free ballet everywhere we go.
Everywhere. You know? All the time. I'm sorry. When a guy was yelling at us for using the handicap sign because we tried to go in the bar.
Oh well.
He wouldn't let us use
Oh
the
yeah,
handicap
gonna
sign.
say because we handicapped. I said, what if I am hypothetically, like
You
I
are.
still want to go to the bar.
Right. He said, you handicap and you want to park your car here, but you're going to go in the club?
It was so rude.
Mind your business.
I said, mind your. I know.
Well, they shouldn't have a parking spot right here for
Why is it
handicap.
even there?
Thank you.
They shouldn't
There
have
should be no
this here.
cones in the handicap
Yeah.
parking.
I was like,
That's
just get out. I
gay.
said, just get out.
That was
Limp.
so
I said,
damn
just get out and
rude.
limp a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
Man, I did that
a
with one of
little
my friends. We went to go see some Christmas show, and I was in my mom's car. She's got that, so she's like, "Just use it, it's fine." So we parked. We're like, "Okay, who gonna do what?" And I was like, "My mom's walker's in the trunk, so who doing what?"
Oh,
we
God.
we didn't solidify nothing. Why we all got out limping?
Oh my
Bro,
god.
it's gotta be only one.
I know.
everybody handicapped.
I feel like when in doubt, limp. I do feel like that. Because I've done it a couple of times.
Especially when it's old people around when I'm getting out the car and they
I know, I'll be like, I need this.
Yes.
And honestly, society, doctors thought that it was going to be for life, so that's why I got this handicap forever, because they thought that I wasn't going to be
And look
walking
at God.
again.
Look
But
at you.
God
And got some
got
dance moves in the mix too.
Yes,
Listen,
a
now
little
she
bit.
dancing. It's crazy because I have videos. She used to just sit. We used to go out. She's like, I want to go out. I'm like, you're just gonna sit there. And I'd be like, yeah, yeah. And then look at her, she's just like in the seat, like,
You know what?
and then it turned into, now I can't get you to stop dancing. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, look at the progression. Now,
Yeah, that's true.
that's why people don't really know. Like, people like, you don't really know though.
You don't.
She used
You
to
think
not
you
even
know, but you don't know.
she used to be sitting there. Lord, I'm grateful that she gets up and dances now. Like, what? I don't want to be the only one turned up all the time.
Yeah, but no, you are definitely right about that. But no, I have definitely.
Health
That's-
resources, sorry. Health resources, sorry. I threw you off your
Oh
home.
no, it's okay.
Okay, sorry.
But yeah, sometimes I just look at my own personal journey and things that I have gotten through. I mean,
Yeah.
all of us have trials and tribulations that we've gotten past, and you didn't do that by yourself.
Yeah.
You know, God helped you get through those things, those tough situations, the stuff that you thought you was not gonna make it out of, and you made it out of.
Yes.
Yeah. So that is just, when I just think of just that question, resources, I just automatically think about God. And meditation.
Yeah.
Meditation, my newfound love for yoga. I've been probably about 2 years now obsessed with yoga. It really helps, and even for me, so I had to work on my coordination, my balance, all that stuff, and yoga really helps you with your coordination and with your balance, and it helps with back pain and all the other stuff, and you can
So many.
it's so many
Stretching,
benefits.
like, honestly.
Stretching your limbs, and it helps relieve some of that trauma too. You know, they say trauma is stored in our hips.
Just, yeah.
You know, so, but yeah, whenever I need some extra motivation or I feel super heavy, I go to God in prayer, or I meditate, or dance.
See, she can say that with a smile.
I know. And now she's
I do love dancing. Even though I'm not the greatest, but I just like moving my body, you know.
Hey, nothing wrong with it.
Hey.
You know me, I'm gonna dance. Some helpful resources for me. Gotta give it up to God. I mean, always, right?
Makes me clap my hands.
Hey.
Makes me wanna dance.
Hey,
I don't know
Stop.
that. Oh, there you go.
that is the main word of the
I knew that y'all would finish it.
Yes.
I just didn't know when
Started
the
it.
cue happened.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I knew I could lead y'all. So y'all
I love that everybody got on. That we
Yeah,
all,
That's one thing that's great about our community.
yeah, we gonna catch that beat.
I want to play in the club too.
Listen, and I'll be turned up.
Rain.
Makes me clap my hands.
Ooh, that's the main one.
Wait, let me get my drink.
Okay. Harmonize.
Look at y'all.
But yeah, so resources.
Oh yeah, so resources. Gotta give it up to the big one upstairs, right? Always, you know, and all we do. I would say, honestly, a helpful resource to me besides like prayer, I would say honestly, working out. I know it sounds crazy, but it's like I don't think people realize how much working out trickles into so many aspects of your life. You know, at a certain point it goes from just being like something we're doing for our body to something we're doing for our mental health.
Yes.
She says I do it. I do it a lot by myself. She says, I do it a lot by myself because it's like in that moment I can put on my music, and while the music might be playing, I'm in my own head thinking out my thoughts. I'm in here processing out things, processing out situations, thinking about something that's on my mind, trying to process that. And then just the discipline that comes with it. I think that's one thing. The delayed gratification would be the main thing that I've learned. That why working out, because it's such a great helpful resource to me and what I do, is because it does so many things for me besides, like, of course, make me feel good about my body, the confidence that it gives me into what I put on, but just the confidence it gives me in here.
Yes.
To know that,
mind.
like, it's clear, and then I'm pushing myself to limits that I don't necessarily think that I know. Well, in my mind, I might have that doubt that I'm not able to reach it, but I do it because even though it's out of my comfort zone, I'm going to do it anyways. And I'm going to be like, wow, I achieved this. Now, while I know I might not get all the benefits as far as
what I look like in that moment. I know as long as I keep working towards it, I'm going to reach my goal. And I think in that realm, it's so helpful with me and everything else I do in my life, because it's shown me like, you're not going to do something and get your result instantly. And our whole society is built on instant.
Generation.
Yeah.
Everybody wants stuff right now.
Right now. I want you to I want you to give me this right now. I want this right now. I want to do this one time and I want it right now. And it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So being able to see that happen in something that I know it's solely on me, I can't expect in any situation of what I'm doing that has to do with other people that it's going to happen instantly either.
Yeah.
So I think that would be my helpful resource besides God, of course, is me being my own accountability partner. Teaching myself discipline. I don't want to go to that damn gym. I don't want to go.
But you go, girl.
I don't want to. I be in the car like, I do not want to go. I do not want to go.
You're just having like your inner bitch screaming.
Yeah. Literally like.
Okay, where's my water?
Right, let me get it. You know, and I'll always tell you, if you got cute workout clothes, you will definitely get a better workout. If you
or
feel
you
good
put
in your
red
outfit-
lipstick on.
This girl used to show up to work
put
out when I used to
perfume.
pick her up when she first started working out. She used to
Anything to
come with red
motivate you.
lipstick. I said, "Do you have on lipstick?"
That motivated me.
I'm thug life in the gym.
That
I'm
motivated
thug
me.
life in the gym. You know, I'm
Seriously, you got the hair tie. I hate it. And I still not as much as anymore because I know of all the amazing benefits that come with working out. Not only health but your mind.
Yeah.
It really, really helps. But the whole thing, what was I talking about?
Red lipstick.
Oh yeah, red lipstick. Yes, that I believe that we all should do something, even if it's little, to make us feel better. You know, if that's going to encourage you to complete a set at the gym or take your butt to the gym, put the red lipstick on, put the perfume on, or whatever. I think I heard that actually on this other podcast. It gave me the idea because I never thought about spraying perfume because I'm like, I don't want to waste my expensive perfume at the gym.
I'm a spray some perfume because I be sweaty.
But I was like, because I felt like it was, because I'm like, you're going to sweat and stuff, so why would you put on perfume or whatever? But the lady was just like, why not? Like, you're not supposed to only put on perfume when you go on a special day or whatever. Like, wear that perfume. If that's going to, if smelling that is going to help you on the treadmill, do that.
Treat yourself.
Do that. And she said also something, I wish I could remember the podcast. It was so good. She also said, and it helped me. Excuse me, I've been sick, guys. I don't have COVID, though. I promise.
She got tested. I made sure.
Yeah, I got tested. I was like, I was negative.
I was like, you got the vid? She sent me the results. I was like, okay, I made sure.
Yeah, I had to, it's so sad. You got to show proof to everybody. Like, I got
This is the world we live in now.
It's crazy.
Results.
Yeah.
I wish people were more forward like this with their STD and
STD,
STI.
I was just about to say that. And, Healing Girl
Yes.
Season offers free STD mobile clinic. That's it, right? Damn.
Be Busy Be Busy is a nonprofit organization for STD and HIV awareness and education out here in Houston. And so they actually come with their mobile clinic and offer free STD and STI testing.
Okay.
Yeah, so they come out and they offer it free for the community. So we, of course, it's at our event, but we also open it up to, because we have it at Shape Community Center usually. So we open up for the community to come and get tested if they'd like to. Free, no insurance required. And you get a cool t-shirt that we have 1,000 of.
Yeah. Perfect nightgown shirt. Working out shirt.
That we forgot in the locker because you said we was going to forget my stuff in the locker and we did.
Oh.
Ain't that crazy? Because you jinxed us.
I did not say that, but why?
You opened it and said, you're not going to remember your stuff anyways. And you closed it back.
Dang, that is so crazy.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so what are your y'all's next event?
We've been working on a date right now. So we were going to do July.
Okay.
But then we realized that August is our 1 year anniversary. for
August
Healing Girl already.
31st.
Yeah.
1 year anniversary. I can't believe it's already been 1 year.
Yeah. So we're just going to have it August. Now the exact date, we're locking that in. But it'll be really close to the
gonna be in
actual.
Follow
August.
at Healing Girl Season for more
Yes,
details.
at Healing Girl
So
Season.
at Healing Girl Season. And we'll also be doing a
Or
naughty
our
list in
website.
August. And healinggirlseason.com. Please go to our website. Oh, another helpful resource for myself.
Intention journals.
These intention journals. So Talisha Clark takes the time to create intention journals for y'all before every session.
She worked hard on
Pivoting to whatever the main topic of discussion will be in Healing Girl. They are available for purchase. PDF print,
if you come to a healing girl, you get them for free. So in your session, you get a free healing, you get an intention journal. So
that is mine.
You still have yours?
Yes.
Awesome.
We have
collect them all.
I was like, we collect them all. Yeah, we got them all. So I actually gift them to my mom. I gifted them to my mom not too long ago, and she's been using them. So for me, it's an awesome resource, especially like when I'm trying to do something, I'm missing something in that I'm like, I need to say something. I don't know what I need to just get it out. Those intention journals are amazing. We have all for shadow work. We have it for 30-day self-care challenges, boundary journals. So it's for every type of topic, thing. So it's a journal for everything. So that's a helpful resource.
On the website,
and they're on the website at healinggirlseason.com.
And they are pretty dope.
Thank you. And listen, me and my sister be in there binding the books, baby. That is hand manual labor. Listen, I be
Made with love.
made with love.
Literally.
Broken nails.
You see a little chip in there.
Yeah, don't worry about it,
souvenir.
sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. It's a little rhinestone right for you. I put that there for you. I knew that was something on there.
That was just a little razzle dazzle.
I knew that was a nail.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so they can find the website, and then y'all want to do personally? Yeah, personal.
Oh yeah. I mean, you want to do personal?
Sure.
Social media.
You can also find me at
love her.
Courtney.
If you want to put it out there, you don't have to.
Oh no, I just love her whenever she's doing her present voice. She's like, so you can find.
So you can also find me at Courtney Nayo at on Instagram, and you can also find me at Beat It Bae, BeadedBae, for your home. Not homemade. What was I about to say?
It was
It's getting
homemade.
late.
I thought you were homegrown.
It's past my bedtime, but it's okay.
It is homemade waist bead.
It is
was
homemade.
homemade.
It's handmade.
Handmade, not homemade.
It's still
I know what homemade
You
sound like
hand
food.
make it in your home.
Yeah. Handmade waist beads and bracelets. Or you can follow us at Healing Girls Season.
Yeah, because my bedtime reminder came on a little
It
bit.
does.
So I'm sure
I was about to
everybody-
tell that too.
Even then-
Okay, well, or you can follow Tay.
Let me get mine. Let me do mine.
I know, because I was about to say, I don't remember that shit.
Thank
I don't remember.
Girl, as much as
No.
as many reels
I
as
don't
you
mean
send
it
me,
that.
as many reels.
What the
my-
reels got to do with your name?
My Instagram is right there every time you send it. You know how many reels I wake up to every morning? 35, 45, 55.
How many do I look?
A few.
Okay.
My
I
Instagram
send the most
is my Instagram is Ayotay, and that's AYOO.TAYYY_. And then you can also find 3 Y's, because it's Tay, that's always saving myself in people's names. Because people are always going to meet a Tay, right? So when I save my number in people's phone, like, and even like professional setting, I'm like, Tay, Leisha. Just let you know, like, don't forget about
Tay
me.
with the 3 Y's.
Exactly.
Ish.
So
Not
it's
the one.
So it's Ayotay.
The 3. Oh.
Yeah, that's what happens. And then you can also find me at Clitorit. At Clitorit, it's at CLITERATE_. And then you said at Healing Girl Season as well. And then you also have the website, which is healinggirlseason.com.
Yes.
So our lucky stars that nobody took our name and that we were able to get originals. Because usually, what business can get that,
Yes.
Especially Healing Girl Season. We just knew it was going to be taken and it wasn't. So that's how it was like,
Divine.
it's meant for ours.
Yes, ours.
It's ours. Trademark us, please.
Hey.
Yeah, that is a goal this year, though, for sure. Trademark.
Okay.
Trademark.
Yeah.
Healing Girl and Clay. Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. Do that. Thank you. I appreciate.
Thank you for the accountability.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Thank you
Thank
so
you. I
much
would
for
definitely-
interviewing us. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you
Lovely
for coming
ladies.
on.
Thank you for
Definitely
having us.
enjoyed
It was definitely an honor.
This
It was an honor to have
Yes,
y'all
we
at
would
our
love
youth
to come
have
back.
there.
Yeah.
Have us at Healing Girl. I mean, have us at Healing Girl.
Whoa.
It was an honor
It's
for y'all.
okay. It's been a day.
Yeah, it's been a long day. For y'all to have came and actually experienced it, and we're not
Yes.
just telling you to convince you to come, but you've actually been there.
Yes.
It's an honor to have y'all experience what we have, what we offer, and for y'all to actually invite us into y'all's space. So a true honor.
This is just
Truly
it
grateful.
is. It's really an honor. Like
Yeah.
you came to our space, now we're in yours.
Now we're yours.
This is
I'll be
beautiful.
yours.
Next time we're
Thank
there.
you. Thank you.
I was
Yes.
so excited. I was like, because I talked to people about it, and I was like, I really want that. Like, I think before we went to the event,
We did like a whole little montage, whatever, in the
Yeah.
car leaving, just talking about what we've learned, what
Yeah.
thought of the event and everything else, and then it came. Or we should do an episode.
Yeah.
We should do an episode. It's like, hell yeah.
That's
a good idea.
And we
Hey, and it happened.
count us in.
Just got
Down
to
for the count.
slide into that DM.
Listen.
Like, hey,
Yes, and I know that, you said earlier that you are quiet and stuff, and I just really appreciate you finally responding, to my messages. I know I have previously. No, but I mean, I understand that it's a big step, sometimes for people who are so private and reserved and stuff like that. And I thank you for taking a chance, and just trusting yourself.
Yeah.
it's like we can end one on that note.
That's all, folks.
No, but yes, you can find them on there. We'll post that on the screen, so you can get the right lettering
Tags and links.
It's going to appear right here.
and everything on there. So, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be back again. Bye.
Until next time.
Oh, you.
Girl, bye.
See y'all later.
She'll be acting right. She'll act right.
Bye, y'all. See you later.
When we get that moment, let me get that moment. When we get that moment, give me a moment. When we get that moment, let me get that moment. When we get that moment, when we get that moment, let me get that moment. When we get that moment, give me a moment. When we get that moment.